Welcome to another installment of Angry Karens. We've got some great clips to get through, so hit that like button and let's get into it. Now first up, honestly did look a little bit old, but I hadn't seen it and the quality of this clip was just too good regardless. The man filming has asked the Karen in question here a bit of a simple question, but it is antagonizing and that completely sets Karen off pretty quickly. She goes into an absolute meltdown. The man really does hold his nerve quite well. I mean, after what this Karen literally throws at him, he's got an attitude of steel. Let's jump into it.
Your car? So why do you park in handicap spots? Are you handicapped?
No.
Well, what makes you so special that you can park in a handicap spot?
Record me, I'll break
You're on. Why? What makes you so special? What makes you special?
My car.
What makes you so special? You can
my
park
car.
in a handicap.
My car.
What makes you special? What makes you so special? What makes you so special that you can park in a handicap spot?
You're hot?
What
You're
makes,
hot?
I'm taking this to the police.
Good for you!
You assaulted me.
Good for you!
You assaulted me.
Next up today gets quite intense quite quickly. This is a group of young teenagers, it appears, that have gone into the gas station in the wrong direction and they're holding up quite a lot of customers. So naturally they've gotten quite angry with the young teenagers and this just ends up causing a huge scene. There's quite a big back and forth and I think it's safe to say that some of the teenagers were quite embarrassed, but do you think everyone was a little bit harsh or was it well warranted? Let me know and let's take a look.
I would have been driving, bro.
Now these dumbasses here don't know how to go one way.
Alright, you need to chill out. Get the my face right now. Nobody, it's not here for 5 minutes, not anybody here.
It's a one-way street. You got to cut in front of everyone. There's a line this way. And this dumbass does not know how to go in a gas station.
You're entitled. This was sitting here for 5 minutes. You're the asinine Joel who didn't come here.
Can you not read?
Yeah. You're the idiotic. You let it stay here for 5 minutes. You let it stay here for 5 minutes, alright? You could come and sit in here at any time. You chose to sit there. That's your fault. No.
Go to a different gas station, dumbass.
Sucks, bitch. Sucks to suck. Bro, get the call now. Literally,
No, get the call.
I'm telling you. Bro. Yeah, y'all sat there for 5 minutes when you could have come here.
There's a line, that's why.
This space was available. Come in right here. Go in front of it. Don't be an idiot and sit there for 15 minutes.
She was
That's on
waiting for you to
dumbass.
get out of the way.
That's on you. Suck.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, record me all you want.
Bye. Bye.
Bye, boy.
Is a couple of Karens on an aeroplane that have decided they'd like to verbally abuse some passengers with some really horrible slurs amongst other things, and then of course try and act like a victim as if they've done nothing wrong. Now Karen and Darren escalate this situation even further and some bystanders and the employees are just not putting up with it, so thankfully they do get what they deserve. Let's take a look.
You didn't like the words coming out of my mouth.
Okay, so pretty much
No words. No words.
We're
Free speech is dead.
Okay,
Excuse me. Didn't do anything.
You're definitely coming off.
No, we're not coming off.
You are.
Then you're gonna have to take everyone off. This is ridiculous. You guys see what's happening in America? You didn't like what he said, and now we're getting kicked off a plane. And all of you all are gonna have to wait. This is f***ing outrageous. You guys, we're gonna turn into China. It's coming. Sheep, sheep, sheep. Because the masked people in our row are kicking us off the
We're off
plane.
the train because the mask.
Kicking us off. You know what? It's a beautiful day. I'm happy to stay one more night. I am suing you. What is your name, sir? I'm suing you, and I'm suing.
Buddy, I guarantee I
and
have
I'm
more money
suing
than
the
you.
airline. Gene, we're not getting off.
That's a punch, my friend.
Excuse me. It's
No,
our
it's okay.
anniversary. No,
The entire FBI. I know my rights.
The customers on the aircraft was not cooperating. We're going to have to get everyone off the aircraft and then reboard as soon as the sheriff gets here. We do apologize. Negotiate seem to be working. So we're going to have to...
Yeah, put it on YouTube. Actually, you got it facing the wrong way. I'm good, thanks. Yeah, okay.
Next one up today perfectly summarizes a Karen. Now this one has actually made the decision to go and park in a disabled spot while dropping her kids off at school. A bystander has decided to take some pictures and film this Karen, and when she gets called out for it, she loses her mind. In true Karen fashion, she actually tries to turn it around as if she is in the right and that she shouldn't have to put up with people calling her out. Yep, absolutely ridiculous. Let's jump in and take a look.
Wanted me to move today.
Yeah?
Get the camera out of my face. She would have asked me to move. And all you had to do is say, hey ma'am, that's kind of rude, why don't you move? Instead of coming up and taking pictures of it. Is that not rude? You're lucky my husband ain't here.
Oh yeah?
If you had a child that needed that spot, it would be a different
That's
story.
not handicapped though, and that's why I moved way over so that the person in the
No.
handicap.
There's no parking, and it has lines because a person with a disabled person needs that area in order to load and unload. I don't really care.
You might want to watch yourself.
Okay.
Stop taking pictures of me. I mean, is there a reason you have to take a picture because I was parked in a spot? All you have to do is ask me to
No,
move.
yeah, the police will give you a ticket if I take a picture.
Whatever. Been there,
So.
done that. Why didn't you just say, hey, can you move?
Because I shouldn't have to.
But you're rude, and I shouldn't have to deal with jerks like you.
I know, I'm rude. Yeah, we're at a children's school.
Oh, well, tell this dude to leave me alone.
Yes.
No, you need to stop. I mean, seriously. I want my kid out of this school right now.
Next up, we've got a Karen that seems to be extremely displeased with a couple of young teenagers on the beach, and she starts quite a large fight with them over no apparent reason. She has initially made some comments about how they're a part of a gang or something along those lines. As you can imagine, they didn't take that particularly well, and this escalates the situation very quickly. And after this group of people won't really take Karen's insults and give her a little bit back, she decides in true Karen fashion that she's gonna pull out the big guns, and it's quite ridiculous. Let's take a look.
What was the term? Have a good day, ma'am. Leave.
You can't tell me to leave. This is a public walkway. Do you
Exactly.
even live here?
Yep.
No, you don't.
I live wherever I go.
This is public walkway. You're not allowed to tell me to leave.
We're not telling you to leave, but you just told
me
us.
to leave.
Okay.
You just had a term for us?
No, you just
Have a
told
good
me
day.
to leave.
Come on. Have a good day,
We're
man.
just gonna leave because
We're gonna leave.
You're not allowed to tell us that we're gang doing anything.
What was the
Go ahead,
term?
keep typing. You're not allowed to tell me I can leave a public walkway. That's against the law.
I'm not telling you to leave. You're
You
good.
already told me to leave.
I did tell you to leave, but
You're not allowed to tell me to leave a public walkway.
well, leave.
I'm calling the cops on them. Oh, there's one now.
What's
Yeah.
wrong?
This one right here. I'm gonna call the cops on you. But I want to know why. Because I'm on the walkway. He tells me to get off the public walkway.
You told us to leave first.
Okay, I'm calling the cops on you.
Ma'am, hurry up and call them.
I will.
That's your agenda.
Stay here until they come. Okay, I'll be staying here until they come. I'll get the beach patrol. Okay, no problem. Yeah.
Nobody's done anything.
And next one up today is pretty hot news, so you may have already seen something floating around about it, but this is a clip of Bill O'Reilly, who is a former Fox News host, and he definitely fits the theme for this video. He becomes quite ragey and definitely very Darren-like, Kevin-like, whatever you want to call them. From what I can gather, it appears that he's very angry over time waiting or something like that, but great clip. Let's take a look.
It's easy. It's Bill O'Reilly. Bill O'Reilly on Fox 5. I want to see a manager.
No, what you're going to do. It's 3 hours late now. No. You're going to find out. You look at them. Warm in the water. You're threatening me with violence. No, I'm not. You're the one. I dare you. I dare you. Is that what you said? Let's see if you're walking that you don't. You can't get that information. You're going to lose your job. You want to leave. Okay? We'll see.
At first, this situation feels like there's definitely more at play than just one Karen, but then as the story goes along, it becomes a little bit worse for this Karen. There is a possibility she could be intoxicated or something along those lines, and it appears that she has instigated this situation as well, but as always, you really do got to take that with a grain of salt and just enjoy this pretty intense freak out. Let me know who you think's in the right, and let's get into it.
Put her on the mat.
What are you doing?
How dare you? You piece of shit. How dare you?
You need to stop.
No.
You need to leave him
Call the
alone.
cops.
You call the cops.
Call the cops. Call the cops. You're ruining this
What are you
neighborhood.
doing, Karen? Call the cops.
I am gonna call the cops.
Crazy
I
ass
am
lady.
You just swung at him. That's attempted assault. That's a crime.
No.
You could have kept
You
driving.
racist.
You could have
He
kept
called me
driving.
racist. He called me a
Listen, there's the
racist.
baby.
Why
Remember,
don't you stop and
let it go,
yell?
let it go.
He's cleaning his car.
Let it go, let it go, let it go.
You smell like alcohol. Do you know that? You smell like alcohol. Hey, call the cops. Well, the cops are on their way. You swung at him on camera. Hey, what do you have a story for that, Karen? Logan, you just, attempted assault. You smell like alcohol and you're operating your vehicle.
Next up, I'm really not sure you could exactly call them Karens, but I could not lead this one out. I couldn't exactly tell whether this was an interaction between two neighbors or if this was a couple and it was just the neighbor filming. I think that's more likely. And I think it is a little bit rough for me to say that this is a funny interaction. I mean, it's quite full on, but I did kind of find parts of this a little bit hilarious. Look, I'm sorry if that's bad, but hopefully somebody down below can let me know they found it funny too, and let's take a look.
Calm down and relax. Calm down. Shut the motor off for a few.
Get the fuck goddamn out of my way! Go! Get the fuck out of my way!
Calm down.
I am going out! You move your scooter! Good. Put it down! Move!
Go. That's it.
Let it give me!
That's it. That's it.
Ow! Ah! My scooter! My scooter! You! Don't you dare! You broke my phone! You!
I called the police. You're going to jail.
Last one up today is just a friendly reminder to make sure you always pay your hairdresser, maybe prepay them, or just make sure you have money, because you very well might end up like this next Karen. Now, they don't seem particularly fazed, but I know I wouldn't want to mess with this woman. Let's take a look. Next one up today is probably a little bit controversial. I wouldn't say necessarily that anyone is particularly a Karen in this, but they definitely do make some poor decisions, and that fits the title. We have some protesters that are sitting in the middle of the road when somebody comes through in their vehicle that needs to get past to drop their child at school. So you might be able to work out what's going to happen here. It gets quite hectic and quite insane. Let me know what you guys think, and let's take a look.
The road. Push him. Go push him. That's it. Push him up the road.
He's gonna ring you.
Come on, he turn. Push him.
I'm not joking, my son needs to get to school.
Push him up the road.
Move out the way now.
She's gonna punch her up. Wait, punch her up.
My son is 11 and he needs to get to
Punch
school.
her up.
My son is 11, he needs to get to school and I need to get to work. So move out the way then. Move out of the way and let me get my son to school. Let me get my son to school.
Hey, look, that's it. That's it. Push him. Go on. Push him. Get out the road, you silly.
Someone needs to move him out the way. Move out of the way now. Move out of the way. You're taking
Why are you so
some dumb shit, they're crying. Move. My son needs to get to school. I don't care what the
Last one up today, I'm assuming happened towards the end of last year, but I hadn't seen it, and this just fits a Karen perfectly. She is literally blocking a car space by standing right in the middle of it and apparently claiming that she has reserved it. Now, obviously, the two people filming are not too happy with this, and it gets quite confrontational. They have quite a bit of an argument about it, and then Karen starts to act quite weird about this situation. Let's jump into it and see what happens.
Are you guys having a nice Christmas?
Yeah. Once you leave, we'll have a wonderful
But that's
Christmas.
not- You know
but
what?
you don't
You know what?
hold
You don't
a
hold space like that.
You
You know
don't
what?
stand in a space and block other people from parking. We got here first.
You know what? To set an example of
No,
kindness,
why-
I'm going to give you guys the space.
Why are you entitled to the
Merry
space?
Christmas.
Why are
Well,
you
Merry
entitled?
Christmas, you need
Explain
to-
to me why
Yeah.
you're
It's not-
entitled.
It doesn't work that way. And you girls, I hope,
Explain to me
No,
why
it
you're
doesn't-
entitled to this space.
I hope you have the peace in your heart.
Same to you.
Thank you.
Why don't you tell yourself that?
No.
That's why we're giving it to you.
Why don't you tell yourself
But that's
that,
not how
lady?
it works, okay? It's not. You're not giving it to us. That doesn't.
Thanks for all your support. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe for daily Karen content.